This is Sandy McManus with needsaribbon.com, and I am coming to you live today, Wednesday, April 17th, 2019, having just returned from OnStage, which is our convention. Sorry, while we're doing all this, I'm trying to, no, that is not going to work. I'm trying to pull up, I have not done a live in a long time. I actually see the surgeon tomorrow for all my wrist issues because crafting has not been terribly comfortable for me. I'm trying to pull up on my iPad the live so I can actually see comments, and it's not, it says I'm live. I assume I'm alive. Okay, well, this is wonkadonk. Cannot. Okay, I'm working on it. So I'll just babble for a minute. Actually, it's been so long I've forgotten how to, whether I have to go into the Facebook Business Pages app or if I go into Facebook and catch the live there. I cannot honestly remember. Okay, so bear with me while I come on, Facebook. Okay. And I'm still trying to find it. Ooh. I can't. That's crazy. Okay, well, I have to work on that. Hopefully you can hear me and everything's cool and copacetic. I'll work on that. So if I don't respond to comments or wave and say hi, it's because I literally cannot see anything on that right now. So today, April 17th, I want to share some items from our OnStage. That was on Saturday, the 13th. And I want to show you how to make little sour cream containers for Easter, for like holding jelly beans or M&Ms. Here is, that's all I can show you, this beautiful catalog cover. So if you've placed an order with me in the last year, about 12 months, you will automatically get a catalog. If you've never received a catalog from me and you are not a demonstrator and would like to, please private message me or send me an email at needsaribbon@gmail.com and I will hook you up. I'll get your information then and all that good stuff. So this is the beautiful catalog that, oh, look at that. I'm sorry, we're going to put that aside now. That's all you get to see. So I have not even unpacked from Saturday because it's just life's ramping up and being crazy again. So if I sound scattered, I'm really sorry. So I just want to show you some things we got. One of the things we got is this beautiful notebook, which it's got dots so we can sketch. And on the back, we can take notes or list products or whatever. Beautiful spiral bound. This may be a new designer series paper that may really have been colored in with Stampin' blends. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, moving on. So if you were just joining me, hi. I can't see comments because I'm having Facebook technological issues. So something else okay, so when we go to these events, I'll let you just gaze upon this beautiful paper. It's not paper yet. Oops, I bumped. Hopefully that's good. So we go to these events. We had make and takes. I think we had 7. No, not 7. I don't know. I can't remember how many make and takes we had. 4? 4. Yes, we'll go with 4. 4 is a good number. And at the end of the day, the supply box that's on the table, minus a few things, we get to go around the table and each pull an item. And which is kind of cool. It's one of the perks for going for OnStage. So we do get one stamp set that automatically we get in our bag. And then we get these other things that we get to split and share. So one of the things that I took home with me is this adorable little craft box from Stampin' Up. And I think there's 6 for $4. That might be the cost. But they're cute. And they had them on the table filled with candy. But, you know, they come folded flat. Mine's gotten banged around because it's been... But, you know, if you wanted to use it, you could run a strip of DSP over that. You could do something to cover that up. Or if you're a demonstrator, you could sit and cut out. You could sacrifice a box and cut this out and use that for something else. That being said, I got some ink pads. So I got to go home with ink pads. Yay! So I have some more of those. That's kind of nice. What else? Oh, the new stamp set that goes with this. Free as a bird. I'm excited. So that's cool. We also got to place an order early, of which I did, but my order doesn't come till Monday. So we got to make this cute little card, which is, okay, I'm pulling out stuff. I feel like a magician in my bottomless bag here. So yeah, if you're just joining me, I cannot see comments. I can't get that working today. I don't know why, and I'm really, really sorry. I can comment later. Okay, yep, there's that. Oh yeah. So this was our all attendee giveaway, or not all attendee. This was in our bag. And so the Daisy stamp set is sticking around, which if you've seen the returning list, you already know that. And the Daisy Punch, and now they have this new one. And this will be bundled in the catalog with the new smaller Daisy Punch. And I'm really excited about this because I think the images are beautiful. And that also kind of goes with that paper, a sneak peek of the paper. We got some file folders, which are beautiful and nice and laminated and not cheap manila folders. So I will be using that. I got this ribbon, which is part of a bundle, so I didn't get the other part. It's a linen, it's like linen and white ribbon. That'll be fun to play with. Bunch of other stuff which will bore you. Swap. Oh yeah. So yeah, my magic bag. I'm not even gonna hold up my bag. I wish I could see. Come on, Facebook. And you can see I have my official logo merchandise on today too, so that's kind of nice. That was not planned. That was just kind of a happy accident. Come on. I tried to get this pulled up. I thought I had it all set before I started, so I am sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so never mind. And it says I'm live. Okay. Okay, so we have that. We have those 2 new stamp sets. I have this. We got to make this card. Mine is in here. And some people didn't finish their projects. I have not finished all of mine, but I did finish some of our make and takes. Some of them would go home and make alternates. So this, and I picked this from our freebie bucket at the end of the day too, is a stamp set that goes with this. This is a sneak peek at the May Paper Pumpkin kit. So if you're not a subscriber, get going on that. If you are a subscriber, you're set. And And this is just one of 4 different card styles. Shelley Gardner, the founder and former CEO, Sarah Douglas, the current CEO, it's her mom. She designed this kit, and it's a Hugs from Shelley is the name of the kit. And here's the little stamp set that comes with it. It has a grateful, hugs, dear friends, and thank you are the images, and it has some little dotty thing. And, you know, it has some foil accents. These are all pre-cut like sticker pages, and you just pop them up. So that's something to look forward to. So, and oh, and here's the envelope. And it's lined. Isn't that pretty? And that's that petal pink. So, which is one of my favorite colors. So, and I'm not a pink girl because it's not really a pink. It's kind of an orangey pink. Anyway, so that's one of the things that we got to make on Saturdays and get to see a sneak peek at the May paper pumpkin kit. If you are an April subscriber, I know those are in the mail. Here's another stamp set. This was my door prize winner. So this was my prize patrol winner. I always like getting word sets because it's one thing that I don't tend to order. And the last like 3 Stampin' Up events, that's what I've won, and it's been kind of nice because it's something that usually, you know, ooh, shiny, you get attracted to the beautiful images and forget, you know, and sometimes they have great greetings. I'm not denying that, but you know, it's always nice to have more word sets. I guess my cat is contemplating joining us. So the next card we got to make, I did not finish mine. I need to put it together. See, Matza, wave to the crowd. Oh my gosh, get off my table. Shoo, 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 get down. She won't leave. Okay, so here's another sneak peek at a new product suite coming up in the catalog. Again, make sure you're going to get yours. Again, another card I didn't finish and clearly haven't pulled out since Saturday is, and again, this is a sneak peek at a new product suite. Also, is this the suite, and I've forgotten the name too. Wow. But it coordinates with some current products too, so that's a cool thing. Did I finish any of mine? Nope. Signs say nope, I didn't finish any of mine. So here's another sneak peek. Again, this is a sneak peek at some of the, here's the gorgeous ribbon that's in the product suite, this beautiful lacy stuff. So that means the current lace ribbon is retiring. Here's the stamp set. That's going to be fun to play with. That is on my, that was one item we got to pre-order, and that is on my pre-order, and I'm pretty darn excited about that. And then the next one is this suite, a sneak peek, and oh, I didn't quite finish mine either. But this is vellum. We have colored vellum in it. This paper, let's see if I can, it's kind of finished. Mine got, well, this, let's see if I can get it up there. This paper, the artists actually painted on a canvas and they photographed it, which they've done before. But because she did it on a canvas and she did it, looks like kind of a dry brushing technique, you can actually see the canvas through. It is so cool. It is beautiful, beautiful paper. So that's something to look forward to. And this colored vellum that coordinates with that and some other things. And these little fuzzy, like daisy centers, which some people say look caterpillars. I don't know. Everybody's kind of coming up with their own name for them, but they are fun. Not as easy to mail, but they are fun. So that is kind of a sneak peek at what, there's going to be a bang, maybe. I got to clear my table. I need to move on because this is, I'm blathering. My name's Blathers. So these are some of the things that are the perks for being a demonstrator. For $99, and you get early peek at all this stuff, and it's so cool. It is so fun. I got to tell you, being able to place this stuff, place an order for this stuff early, it's just, it's that kid in the candy store feeling. So today, because I'm blathering, I want to, we still have some lovely products around. unfortunately, and the retirement list also, if you didn't know, came out Monday of what products we are going to say goodbye to. I am trying to find, so today we are going to make some sour cream containers, that they call them. And when you see it, I don't even have a sample because I decided I was going to do a live, and then I had some customers come over, which was great. Loaned them some products, one of the benefits of living close to me and being a customer. And then family, we're still trying to figure out Easter plans with the family and everything, so I didn't have time to make any samples. But I will show you what I mean, and it'll make sense, and they're fun. And they're easy, but I'm going to use that gingham gala paper that's in the Occasions catalog, and it is retiring. And I'm sad. I want more gingham paper. I love gingham. It's a little kid in me. And also, this is a sneak peek at one of our new Rococo Rose. One of our new in colors that's coming out. Rococo Rose. So it looks like that. So to make the sour cream containers, I'll make a blue one to start with. And hopefully I have grabbed all my necessary supplies. So you're going to see me actually make this. I'm sorry, I don't have a sample. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I need water. So I'm going to cut my paper. So my paper's already 6x6. I'm going to cut it to 5x6. And I have not made one of these in years. This ought to be... Yes, I think this will work. Okay, wow. And we need our tear and tape. Back in the day when I started making these, we used red line tape. So you want to cut your paper to 5x6 or 3x4 or that variant, meaning 1 inch smaller on one side. So you can start with a square and cut it smaller, or does that make sense? Better make sense. And you want to take tear and tape and yeah, I'm hesitating because I didn't make a sample and I haven't made one of these in so long. So you want to put a hunk of tape. Is that right? Wow. Sandra's kind of fritzing out. Yes. So, sorry, Yep, okay. It all comes back. It's somewhere in there. So you want to put tear and tape on one, about halfway down your long edge and a small piece down the middle of the other side of your long edge, if I'm remembering right. We may end up redoing this, so stay tuned. Peel off only one side. Oh, and we need to close that side too. That would be kind of cray-cray. My cat still wants to join me. So you know what? I think I'm going to put the cover back on this because I had to realize where I messed up. And we'll just ignore this because that's like the wrong way. Okay. Yep, that's the wrong way. So we need to, let's say, put it on. I'll have better instructions. How about that? They might actually be on my blog somewhere. I can't remember. It's been so long. This might have been before I was blogging. So the first thing you want to do is make a tube. So if you want the large check or whatever, put your tape on the outside on the short side. So you're going to come around and make like a tube. Tube. And if you're just joining me, I cannot see comments today. I cannot get that feature working in Facebook. So I am very, very sorry. I will respond later. And if you watch later, be sure and give me a shout. If you laugh with me, because I haven't done these in too long and I think I've already messed up. But we will see. That's a little off. Okay, so then you want to take your little short piece that's on the one side and peel it off. That picker tool would probably be really good to have right now, but I didn't grab it and bring it to my table. Scissor might work too. Okay, so you want to take and squeeze that. Is it starting to look like a sour cream container? You know what I mean? Okay, back in the day we used to crimp. We had a crimping tool to make like the crimped edges that the manufacturers make. We don't have a crimper anymore. I don't even think I own a crimper anymore, but I thought, okay, let's just be silly live, and how about if we see if we can oh, what the heck, see if we can so I'm adding 3 crimp lines using our Simply Scored. Kind of cute, huh? Okay, so now we need to fill it before you close it. I have done that. I have actually like filled them and then gone, oh, and then if you try and pull them apart, you rip them. So I am looking for, I really legitimately am making these for my family for Easter. So, and I thought, well, if I'm making them, and the 5x6 5-inch by 6-inch ones hold about a 1/4 cup. This is actually a 1/4 cup. It came with some protein shake stuff with my sons, but I actually measured a 1/4 cup or an 1/8 cup. Depends on how full you like it. I don't recommend. Oh, that's just full. Darn, those might have to get eaten. So if you hear me chew, I wouldn't fill it more than that. More than a 1/4 cup. You want to take. Sorry, now I'm chewing. That's rude. And peel off that other side, and you're going to squeeze it in the opposite perpendicular direction. So we're making little sour cream containers. And I would call that the back since it has that seam. But you see what I mean? It looks just like those little sour cream containers that some restaurants still give you. Maybe Wendy's does. I'm not really sure who does, but so we'll score that. I'm just using my Simply Scored since we no longer have a crimping tool. So there you go. That's your sour cream container. Isn't that fun? So let's make another one. Just to kind of go over that again, because I was kind of stumbling and figuring that out. If you're just joining me, I cannot see comments today, and we're making these cute little sour cream containers. And so we'll take some of this gingham paper. I will use the small side. I'm going to cut it down. It's 6x6. I'm going to cut it down to 5x6. Actually, why don't we cut this one? I'll just make a baby one, a smaller one. We'll cut it down to 3x4. So 4 by 3. It's going to be really small, so that will probably hold not much, but then you could get 2 out of a sheet. I would say that's going to hold maybe an 1/8 a cup of whatever goodies you want. So we need tear and tape. So we want to put, much like sour cream container, so we want to take and put tear and tape on the outside. So this is my outside along one short edge. And I'll trim that off because that's going to get in the way. And I was going to decorate these live, but I'm not going to. I was going to add like a, where's the stamp set? If you guys could see my table and how messy it is. I'm using a new setup today, and I hope the lighting is better. Can you please say something if you think the lighting is better? If you've watched my lives in the past, I've got 2 professional like photo studio lights on like either side, and hopefully it's better. I won't know until I hit publish on the live and can go back and look. What I see on my little screen is always different. So I was going to decorate, since I'm giving these in the Easter basket, I was going to decorate with His Grace, which is in the Occasions catalog. Do some tags and fun stuff. But again, I'm not going to do that live because I think it's more important that you get how to make these sour cream containers. So now we need to take and put, this is going to be fun. I've never made one this small. We're going to take and put a piece of tear and tape on one half of the short side, and then another small piece about the middle of the bottom of the short side. Does that make sense? So this one was 5 inches by 6 inches. This is 3 by 4, and I guarantee it's going to be really tiny, but cute as heck. Did I do that right? Ooh! Sandra may have messed up. And if you watched the previous one, you'll see why. Interesting. Good thing I got 2 out of that container. So you want to take and put your tear and tape on the outside, whatever you're calling your outside, if you're using designer series paper. See, that's why I messed up. Oops. Oopsie. That's why I was redoing this, so you guys could get proper directions. Okay. When in doubt, redo. So this is 3 inches by 4 inches. Put tear and tape along the one side of what you're calling your outside if you're using designer series paper. If you're using cardstock, it's not going to matter. But put this on one side. Whoops. Let's put tape. And then, did I do it again? No, I didn't. I did it right this time. So I'm going to put that on the long side, and then you're going to put little pieces on half on one short side, and then another little piece that's about half the length of your short side paper at the bottom in the middle. Like that. So let's peel that off. Wow, this is going to be tiny. Tiny, tiny. And you don't want to, the other thing is you don't want to like crease your paper when you do this, because otherwise that's not going to look like the real deal. But you can take and like do that to kind of, you know, take your bone folder and kind of round it or rub it on the edge of your table to kind of help curl it. So I hope this works. This may not, but I think I've done it wrong somehow. Oh my gosh. Oh, people, I've done it way wrong. Okay, well, that's okay. Continuing on. I've messed up somewhere along the way. That's why I've always stuck to like 5 by 6, because they hold a quarter cup too. So you want to squeeze the one side together. Oh my gosh, it's a really long tube. Oh, if you're just joining me, I can't see comments, and I probably don't want to because, oh my gosh, I don't know what I just made, but it isn't a sour cream container. And these little ones, this was 3 by 4 inches. They hold practically nothing. And I screwed up somewhere along the way. But I'm rolling with it. Hey, maybe you like the tube look. So, oh, goodness. Okay, come on. Again, I didn't grab my pick a tool, but that would really help on this. And so then you want to squeeze it closed after you've filled it. See if we can put, now that it's shaken out, a couple more in there. So it is about 1/8 of a cup, maybe less. You want to squeeze it closed in the opposite direction, but I somehow messed up on this, because that is definitely not the same proportion as this. But you get the idea. So what you want to do is take a rectangle and let's do it one more time. Lordy. Living large with Sandy and her silly, silly ways. So put this out of the side. We're going to make another 5x6 one because I had that's what I did wrong. Oh, okay, so I did do this right. So you want to peel this off, put your tape along the short side on the outside of your paper. It's the tape that I messed up. Okay, we can fix that. Goodness. Yeah, I just put the tape on the wrong side on this. That's what I did wrong. That's okay. Here, you can take a look at those. If you're just joining me, I cannot see comments at all today. I'm really sorry. Facebook is being a bugger on me. That's okay. Oops. And I'd already opened up my tearing tape, so whoops. It's okay, it goes on the inside. We'll open that up anyway, because I may need that. And you want to take and close it, but you don't want to crush it. I'm kind of using the gingham to line it up a little bit, and I'm a little bit off, and this tape is not forgiving. So I'm a little crooked. That's okay, it's just an example for you. So then you want to take and close one end. So peel your tape out. Goodness. These are fun to make, but not when you haven't done them in years and you're doing it live and you didn't take the time to make a sample. Okay, so you want to take and squish one end. This looks much, much better. Okay, and that's not going to hold much. So yeah, it holds roughly 1/8 of a cup if you go with 3 inches by 4 inches, which seems like not a lot. So then you want to peel off your other tape. And if you're watching, I'm sure you're all laughing because, oh, these are really fun though. And once you get a system down, and then you want to squeeze it closed in the opposite direction. That's what gives it that sour cream looking container. And then I took our Simply Scored and scored the edges to give it that crimped look like the machines sometimes do. And you know, when you get like the restaurant ones. So yeah. So to go over this one more time, I'll show you. I won't finish it. I'll just put the tape down, and then I will promise to get better instructions when this all like shapes up. So I think I'm going to put the big gingham on the outside on this one. Yeah. So you want to put, so this is 5x6. You want to put a piece of tearing tape along your short edge, your 5-inch side, on the outside. So this is going to go on the outside. And on the inside, you're working with the long edges. And so you're going to put a piece about half the length up on the left or right half, but one of the halves. Then you're going to take another piece that's about half the length of it and put it in the middle on the bottom along your long edges. Does that make sense? So here's your outside, and that you'll peel off and make your tube. And then once you have your tube, you'll take and peel off that, squeeze, fill, and then peel off your other piece of tape and squeeze it closed in the opposite direction. And again, I was going to use this since these are actually going in my family's Easter baskets. Maybe not these, maybe not that one, but we'll see. Maybe that's a bonus one for someone. That's all I have. I shared some new goodies from the new catalog, which starts June 1. The retirement list is out. There is only, stamp sets are only guaranteed up to sometime in May, not to the very end anymore. I don't remember the exact date. The rest of the products, when they're gone, they're gone. So something to keep in mind. If there's something you absolutely dearly love and it's going away, get your purchases now, because in color stuff usually, I haven't looked at our supply list. I haven't looked at that this week since it was all released on Monday. But I suspect in color stuff for the retiring in colors is gone already, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, that's what I have for you today, and some little Easter treats. I will pop on when I finish these and take a look for some pictures in a day or two on my page. And if you're watching this later, be sure and comment so I know that you watched it later and not this rather silly live, because I had nothing prepared. But I really was excited and wanted to show you guys. So that's what I have for today, April 17th. Happy Easter for those that celebrate Easter. If you do not celebrate Easter, enjoy your weekend. I know we have a 70-degree day coming up over the weekend. It'd be nice if it was both days, but we'll see. We'll take what we can get in Minnesota. How about that? This time of year. And that's what I have. Bye.